So it is, little ones, we talk to you, yes. The gift of life, it's most precious, yes. So what each one does with their life is in accordance to how it is their ongoing, unrolling from the center. Consciousness develops, and there are some who need a different kind of development on the planet than others. And there are those who have gone beyond the planet of Earth and have found that where they feel the most comfortable is in charge and control of something they are familiar with. And that's why so many beings stay in the comfort of what they are familiar with. They believe they can be in charge of it. They believe they can be in the moment in control of what is happening, and therefore their comfort level is elevated. So being in the moment is really a desirable place to be. Without any type of conditioning would be ideal, but being in the moment without any conceptions, right, or preconceived notions is very difficult for the human. Now realizing what has been created by multiple minds, multiple combinations of human intelligence, yes, just intelligence, no heart in there, just intelligence, and the desire to be in charge, to be in control, to bring into one's life exactly what it is that they want in order to keep their comfort level going, is taken to the highest degree at this point in what you are observing within the news media that you're watching on the planet of Earth. And so we say to each and every one, it is the design and the desire of the Creator that the choices that your children that are on the planet are making become stronger and stronger in the direction of what you'd call liberation, what we can call liberation and light, what we can call love, what we can call harmony. The choice after choice, that these are the choices made by each and every one. Love, liberation, freedom. Yes, freedom from what? Freedom from thoughts, yes. Freedom from notions, freedom from beliefs, freedom from old ways of being. These are the blockages to growth. And so in this time for the prayers from the little ones into the universe is to seek all the liberation for all humans, yes, all humans to be liberated into the light. The darkness cannot exist where it is that the light is giving permission to flood in. And when the light is strong enough, it moves itself. It has its own momentum. So that's the work here and now, is to join in with the light. Remember, that sunshine that we talk about is just a bit of the perception of light to which the Creator is the ongoing sustenance for this planet, yes, and is part of what is happening in the entirety of your cosmos. And all cosmoses have their own little wars going on, ways in which there wants to be control and domination and greed and all those contrived moments where it is that one forces their will over another. But remembering, coming up into the divine will, right? The expression of oneself from the heart and the breath into this reality brings and electrifies what and keeps the notion moving in the direction of creation, more and more ongoing liberation of life force, liberation of life force. This is the best way to think about it. So prayers can be very simple, and with the focus within the heart and within the breath, the singing, whatever, it is to work toward the liberation of all sentient beings. And the liberation of oneself is really important as that is going on. So deep breaths, expanding the breath, and so there this COVID virus, it has its own way in which it inhibits the breath, but it can't inhibit the breath unless there has been something for it to be attracted to. So those who are confining themselves within their breath and within their heart space, within their pericardium, within that aspect of the self that is respiratory or moving in and out of the reality, is attacked in some humans because there's also a vulnerability in that space. So with the prayers, with the love, with the intent, bringing more and more wishes for love, light, harmony, and liberation for all beings. That's why the Buddhist traditions are very ongoing. They have great amount of credence and great amount of power, and they are in the light of each and every human being's ongoing creative power, and the recreation of oneself goes on day by day. So know that you are recreating yourself and see only that which is of love and light. And that sounds old by now because the expression's been being used for so many years, but the absolute love of the feeling and the sense of light is an expansive state where it is each and every one can experience the joy, the bliss, the sense of who they truly are without the body, without the thought patterns, without the old beliefs and without the old habits. That the lifting up and the liberation, moving from one state of consciousness into the next, is a beautiful movement. All right? There's no place to really go. You can't measure what state of consciousness you are in while you're moving through from one level, as you can say in your physical language, but you're moving through this reality which is ongoing, infinite. Yes, it's good to talk to you, little ones, and I am Kwan Yin. Divine Mother, we thank you. Help us, please, through this particular time. Peace. Amen.